This image is going to haunt Speed for the rest of his life, and I think that's kind of hilarious. I don't really know what to say about the situation, but let's go ahead and just try to do so. Last night, I'm laying in bed. I'm about to go to bed, you know, just fall asleep and, you know, wake up the next day to go do whatever the hell it is I was gonna do. Probably just play some video games, maybe watch more One Piece. But then as I was scrolling through YouTube, through like some of my recommended, I saw a video that recommended to me by Critical, and it talked about, in the title, just the IShowSpeed situation. No context given whatsoever. So I was curious. I was like, okay, what the hell happened with Speed this time? I thought this was like brand new information, but it apparently happened earlier on yesterday, and I just had no idea and didn't hear about it because I just wasn't on Twitter, I guess. And he went ahead and started talking about the situation, about how on his live stream he accidentally flashed his meat at the screen. And immediately, as soon as I heard him describe in the way that Critical just loves to describe things in the most monotone way possible, I couldn't believe it. So I went and did the first thing that anybody would do in a situation. I went on Twitter and I found the original video. And yeah, it's exactly as it sounded like. He found a jump scare as he was playing FNAF, got scared by Chica, and then proceeded to pelvic thrust at the camera, and yeah, his meat just sort of fell out of his thing, you know. Just I don't know what to say about this situation other than I immediately told all of my friends about it, and I was just dying of laughter. I couldn't believe that it happened in the first place, but then I remembered it was Speed, and of course something like this was going to happen eventually. But then I tried to think about it in my head, like logically, of like, how do you just not wear underwear, right? How do you just not wear any sort of boxers as a guy? Like, I understand that it's like the hottest summer of the fucking decade, and that, you know, guys, our balls get sweaty, you know, and you know it sucks, but we still wear boxers, right? We still put on some form of underwear to contain the meat, you know. We don't want that shit flopping out by accident. I guess Speed didn't end up learning this fucking lesson because he wore shorts, but he didn't wear any boxers underneath, so his meat just ended up flopping the fuck out of his shorts, and thus forth we got the hashtag IShowMeat hashtag going on Twitter, or fucking X, so stupid ass name. But I just was completely flabbergasted by the situation. I couldn't believe that it actually ended up happening. I didn't know what to believe, right? I couldn't believe that it happened. It was just completely took me by surprise. I just don't understand how does this happen, right? Like, how do you, as a man, as a male in this world, just like not wear anything to contain your you know what? How do you just like not wear anything to do that? And then just like it was already weird, like when he would like do like pelvic thrust towards the camera, but then he's playing FNAF, which is typically like a it has a very big child audience, and I would like to also think that Speed also has like a younger audience as well. So not only does he start like doing pelvic thrust towards the camera, his meat also just then just so happens to flash the camera as he's doing that. And I think what really gets me the most about the clip though is his reaction afterwards, when he realizes what actually just happened, and his whole fucking YouTube career just flashes right before his eyes. And that gets me every single time. I think that's hilarious. I will give him the benefit of the doubt because it does clearly seem like an accident. There's no way anybody would actually do this on purpose. Not even Speed, I feel like, would do this shit on purpose, because he knows the repercussions that would happen if he were to do this. And this morning I checked on Twitter to see what was going on, if there were any updates to the situation, and I got two. One, it doesn't seem like he's actually going to get some form of strike on his channel for doing this, because I guess YouTube even also deemed this to be an accident. But number two, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take a risk making this video, because Speed has been taking down I think just so far clips of the situation that happened. I don't think he's been taking down people's videos who have been talking about the situation, which he definitely shouldn't, because there's no way anybody would actually show anything uncensored like that on their fucking YouTube videos. But he has been taking down people's tweets that did show off the clip, so maybe there's a risk factor in that for me making this video, even just talking about it, because he might want to take down the video regardless, even though I'm not showing anything, because I fucking can't. I don't know. I just thought this situation was hilarious. I talked about it with some of my friends last night when it happened, or when I learned about it, and I was just like, man, why couldn't this have been just like some like e-girl and her like accidentally flashing her tits or something. Like, why couldn't it have been something just not this? You know, why couldn't it have been like anyone else but Speed doing this? But I don't know. I can't stop laughing about it. It's just so fucking funny. Yeah, I think I want to make another video in the next like couple of days talking about something else. But maybe we'll get to that whenever I get around to doing that. But I just want to make this one because I just thought it was super funny. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Hashtag IShowMeat. This shit's gonna haunt him for the rest of his fucking life, and I feel bad, but it's also really funny. That's pretty much it though. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more, please be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm out. Peace.